Alrighty, guys. So I just got back home. It's like 11:30 something right now, Tuesday late morning, and I drove down to Cadillac this morning, and I thought I was gonna get lucky enough to get a cover over this bed, but the cover turned out to be too wide, so it was a fail. And I went to the RC shop and finally got some brand new wheels for this hoss. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those tires together, do time lapse on that, and then I'll throw them on the hoss, and I'm gonna run it in the yard a little bit and see how it does, if it's better on balance or not. So we're gonna go ahead and get these new tires prepped up so they can go on the hoss. Took long enough, but finally the tires are ready to be put on this. So I didn't do a time lapse on these because these screws, this thing that's mounted in here that I had to screw in, those are a pain in the rear end to put in. So I was gonna time lapse it, but I don't have enough time, and I have to be to work at 2:30 this afternoon, so I only have like 2.5 hours or hour and a half left to do stuff. And I'm gonna go ahead and get a time lapse, put these wheels on, then we're gonna do a short little rip with it and see if these tires would be a lot more balanced. And of course I'm gonna, and one thing that you guys probably don't know, if you guys can see, there's a little hole in here. The camera will focus. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that hole there, but if you tape those holes, it'll keep water and sand out, and that's the point of taping them, and they'll always last. That's what the Rustler has, and that's what the two Rustlers have. That's what the two Rustlers have for back wheels, these same exact wheels, and I taped those, and that's why the Rustlers still do good nowadays. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a time lapse of me putting the wheels on, then we're gonna do a short rip. Alright, I got the tires off, and one thing that annoys me most of the time is this tire right here that still has that little bolt thing in there, and it's supposed to stay where this pin is, and this thing gets stuck in here, so I gotta wedge it out real quick. It's only take a minute. This Slash did that to me one time. See if we can pop that out. Be the last time I'll be using these wheels. See, that's all it takes. It takes a second and it's out. Put this thing back where the pin is where I showed you. It doesn't snap on at all because it's getting so worn out, but I'm gonna go ahead and go inside the house real quick and get a roll of tape so I can tape these holes up, and we're gonna put the tires on the hoss and we're gonna do a test run. So that's the rest of the video. Alright guys, I got some tape and scissors. We're gonna go ahead and get these tires taped up. We're gonna do the first one here. So basically what I do, I take the tape here. It's kind of stuck like that. I'll just cut that piece off. I'm not going to use that, it's kind of messed up. Try and pull a little bit of tape off of here. It's my first piece. It's going to be kind of difficult to show, but I literally just stick it right inside the rim here. I'll show you once I'm done of what I'm talking about. So I just went ahead and placed the tape right inside the wheel. The hole is like right in here, and the tape goes over the hole, and that's how the tires last. And that's the good thing about these wheels. My buddy Caden didn't do it to these older tires, and that's how they're all full of junk, and that's why they're all off balance, because he never taped them. My brother taught me how to tape them, and that's how I get them to last. Otherwise, you're going to have some pretty funky tires after you do some crazy crap with them. You're going to end up with tires off balance. It's not a good thing for them. So that's why you always want to tape them. I'll have this done in a second. I got the second one done. Ready? on my third tire here. One thing I forgot, you always want to kind of squeeze the tire just so you can tell if your hole is completely covered. And apparently this one is not. I don't know if any of them are even. Once you have to pull the tape out, it's a pain. I really should just pause the video so I can do this, but I want to show me putting tape on. Yeah, screw it. Holes are taped up, kind of, so better than nothing. I don't care how they are exact. Got the final one, then we'll be done. Alright, all the tires are taped, but I squeeze them and I can still hear like air coming out, but I don't really care. So we're gonna go ahead and put them wheels on. I gotta get this done while I can. I might retape them later, I don't know. These tires are actually a bit smaller than the old ones were. I might gear it up if I have to. I'll probably gear it a little, put a bigger pinion in it. Let's get the nuts on them. That side's done. Got this side. Alrighty guys, we got these tires on, even though they may not be as taped as well as they should be, but they're good enough for me. So I'm gonna pause it right here. I'm gonna go get a 2-cell battery. We're gonna try and rip it a little, see how it does. I'm back and got the battery here. I'm actually getting pretty used to putting the battery in. I gotta get a styrofoam piece for the battery in here. It has styrofoam for the bigger battery, the 3-cell, but I don't have styrofoam for the 2-cell. Gotta get a remote real quick. I think this is their Haas remote. Got that turned on. Yep, that's the remote. Always test the steering. Now this body's a pain to put on. see how good it does. Oh yeah, she's definitely a lot better. Better balance. Probably take it down to the street, but I don't have time to mess with a whole bunch. I gotta get ready for work here in another hour. So try a wheelie. Back up a little. And not bad at all. Wheelie does wheelies alright. I definitely think it's a lot better. Crap, I flipped it upside down. Well, this will probably be the end of the video anyway. I'm gonna go flip it up and put it up. I gotta appreciate you guys watching. I gotta go and have some lunch here in a little bit. I haven't had nothing to eat. I got up around 9 o'clock this morning, about 9:30ish, and I told the guy I was gonna go down and check out that bed cover about 10:30, and yeah, it was a fail. But I'm still gonna look around for bed covers, a tonneau cover. Hopefully I'll come upon one. So appreciate you guys watching. Got these new wheels on it, and I think the next video will be at a skate park. We'll do the Haas VS the X-Max to see which one can handle a skate park better, even though the X-Max, you guys probably know, is already gonna end up being better, but who knows what the hell the Haas can do. I mean, who knows what the Haas can do. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe if you want, like, whatever. Catch you on the next one.